What up, everybody? Welcome back to another sports show with Kelvia and
Freddie Dynamo, Charley.
Yeah, you know what to do. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Yo Charley Official.
Yo Charley Official. Get that locked. Yo Charley Official.
Anyways, I know everybody is talking about World Cup. But then we still have to remember the fact that club football, even though there's no club football right now, there's still a lot of stuff going on.
Transfers going on.
Exactly.
The Galacticos in the mix, Real Madrid. And if José Mourinho is in the mix, the only special one, there will be that buzz coming up with the Los Blancos. So, Kavi, I don't know if you've heard the last 24 hours.
So much is happening in the transfer.
We all knew Bernardo Silva was heading to the Catalan Giants. Fast forward.
There's even an old picture surfacing of Bernardo Silva in like a Barca jersey and like him always wanting to play for Barca. And then now this news is coming that he's going to Real Madrid.
For me, the way Barcelona have dominated, in the last 2 years, once I heard that Bernardo Silva was heading to Catalonia, I was like, no, this will spell doom for Real Madrid because the last 2 seasons, Real Madrid are without silverware. And yes, Mourinho is back in the dugout, but the way Hansi Flick is also, running things at Football Club de Barcelona, Lamine Yamal, everything points to the fact that Football Club de Barcelona's reign is not coming to an end anytime soon. So once I heard Bernardo Silva to Barcelona, I'm like, hey, these lads are out to dominate European football once again. But a quick U-turn.
Exactly. That's what rival fans do. That's what rival clubs do. They try to step up, try to steal people from you under your noses. I mean, Chelsea they do that all the time.
Yeah, Chelsea there.
Yeah,
they've been doing it to Tottenham Hotspur, in the last
all the
few
time.
years.
And this time it's Real Madrid under their noses took him from them.
For me, I think this has much to do with José Mourinho. He's Portuguese. Bernardo Silva is Portuguese. So, yes, Mourinho back to the helm. Okay, then Bernardo Silva, come let's work. Because you look at the midfield options for Football Club de Barcelona, I'm sure Bernardo Silva weighed his options. It's like there is...
Where is he going to be more
Frankie de
effective?
Jong.
Yeah.
There is, Casado. There is... Ferran Torres can also play as a deep playing, creative midfielder. He's also a forward. We all know Barcelona's, strong midfield options. So I'm sure Bernardo Silva thought about these. He's like, no, you can't even think about Pedri. Pedri is the anchor man in the middle.
Yeah.
So,
and then when you look at the age as well, he's growing old. And then these young players, sometimes, even though he has the quality, sometimes they might be favorable to play.
So it's like, let me just partner with José Mourinho and we can do wonders. Especially José Mourinho already, Konate, Ibu, and his Lord calls him Ibu. That's Ibrahima Konate.
Real Madrid actually doing a lot in this transfer window.
Denzel Dumfries also.
Yes.
25 million euros from Inter
really
Milan.
Quickly. And I think their defense was one thing they needed to sort out because they've been conceding more goals.
Yeah. Carvajal, his contract, is out. He's left Madrid because he's no more a Galactico. So they needed other players to fill in the boot. Yeah. There's Trent Alexander-Arnold, but they needed somebody to, they
needed more
options to solidify that right back spot. Then again, we've already talked about Ibu Konate. Madrid were conceding in 6s and 7s in the just ended season. Yeah. So they needed defenders to do a particular job. And we know José Mourinho.
Yes, his style. I was just about to say José Mourinho's style of play, those people, when they score one, they can defend it till the end, 90 minutes. So he probably wants to sort out the defense, make sure it's solid.
Yeah.
And I think they don't even have to worry about the attack because we know...
For the attack, I think they are sorted.
They are sorted with
the attack. Yeah. And talking about the attack, it's also worth, noting that José Mourinho is the only coach who can fix. You talk to every Real Madrid supporter and one problem they have is the Vinicius Junior Mbappe combination.
There's just so much ego in the Real Madrid attack because we have Mbappe. We all know and we've all heard about his ego and how he has like main characters.
Even in the French national team.
Exactly. And then we have Vinicius Junior as well, who wouldn't settle to be on the bench. Like there's so much.
Are they there before you come also? You know, go Greek give him Mbappe, you know, right?
There's
So Jose
so
Mourinho
much.
is the only coach who can handle that thing.
And I think that's exactly why they went for him as the coach.
Florentino Perez knew how, you know, disgruntled and how the dressing room now,
exactly,
how chaotic it is.
Remember where we're hearing people fighting here?
Yes,
and
sir.
You needed
Talk
probably
about
someone stable, a coach that like a no nonsense coach. And I think Jose Mourinho is the perfect.
Chouameni, Fede Valverde, you know, they are spat up here and there. So Jose Mourinho was the only one who could fix that. So Real Madrid fans, I'm sure they'll be very happy that Denzel, Dumfries, Ibrahima Konate, and Bernardo Silva. So 99%, all these three players. We know that Jose Mourinho officially has been announced as the new head coach for Madrid. So the only special one has already started working. So Real Madrid fans expect, you know, smiles all over at least.
But I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel like the Barca fans, now that, you know, Bernardo Silva is gone, who do you think other options would be for that spot?
I think Barca's main priority is to get Julian Alvarez. Yeah, that's
Which
their
is
main
also
priority.
not looking, because there's also drama between
melodrama
Barca
upon
and
melodrama. So
much drama.
for me, I think Barca, if they can get Julian Alvarez and they are not able to do any other signing, I think it will be good for them. Yes, they need to sort out their defensive lines, but yes, you know, there's no Roberto Lewandowski, so they need that arrowhead, they need that max man. That's why, for me, I think if they get Julian Alvarez, that's why he's their priority. So, yeah, Football Club de Barcelona. Rashford.
The whole Rashford thing, I was just about to mention, because they went.
But
to
Anthony
Newcastle.
Gordon will also do one particular job on the left side of attack.
But
so,
then you look at Rashford, you look at Gordon, and it's like.
yeah, it doesn't match our pride.
It doesn't match
But
up,
yes,
but
yes,
we'll
Julian
see how
Alvarez.
that will go.
Money will determine it, because you see, I think Florentino Perez is that smart. He, you know, gave in that 150 million bid for Julian Alvarez just to unsettle the whole situation. He knows Barcelona cannot go above that price.
Yeah.
That's why he, you know, offered to pay that amount. Yes, the Roger Blancos and Atletico Madrid, they didn't agree to that offer. But, you know, time and chance will tell if Barca can go past that amount. Already, everything is working in the favor of Atletico Madrid. They would want to keep their player.
Yeah.
So, yes, they
Though
would
I
want
think
to
there are
keep
also
Julian
rumors
Alvarez.
about Olise as well. So
Madrid, they want to take the world by storm
trying
once
to
again.
cook. Let's see if it will work next season.
You know, right?
But I think those are like the major stories in the transfer window right now that are very interesting. I think the World Cup is like taking everybody's attention right now, but then I'm sure there will be more transfer news.
The transfer news that will be coming up.
The days go
every
by.
now and then,
But what are your thoughts? Let us know what you think about the whole transfer that Real Madrid are doing. What you think about Mourinho being the new Real Madrid manager. Real Madrid fans, are you happy about it? Do you think anything's going to change next season? What are your expectations next season?
Vamos Madrid, we are excited.
Relax. Anyways, let us know. Remember, you were watching this on Yo Charley. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms on Yo Charley Official. And remember to tap that subscribe button. I'm watching you, so do it. Yeah, we are watching.